All right, man. Let's talk about Andrew Garcia did an interview on Fight Hub. I mean on Fight Hype, and he was talking about how first he's talking about he didn't care about the Crawford and Spence fight, right? He said that he really didn't care about the Crawford and Spence fight and this, that, and the third or whatever. It wasn't nothing he was looking forward to. He said he don't have a winner, but he said he gonna lean towards Spence because of resume. Now I'm gonna talk about that. But my thing is this: Danny Garcia and Jose Benavidez Jr. is built off the backs of Crawford and Spence. That's the only thing that's intriguing. And for hardcore fans, the only intriguing thing about this fight card is Gary Anton Russell versus is seeing Gary Anton Russell again against Rancis Bartholomew. And I got a video coming. I got a video coming about him, so don't even worry about it. But I got a video coming about Gary Anton Russell. But the only interesting thing about this fight card is those two things, right? But let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check the box news playlist for more videos like this. So he basically, let's just talk about the non-leader Crawford Spence thing about the selling the fight, about that selling the fight at the end. So he basically said that Crawford ain't fight nobody, and that's why his resume, the resume Errol Spence, especially at 47, is better. Is why Spence is gonna win, right? And my thing is, I can break down Spence's resume. It's not that good to be at 47 for 10 years. That's what we can say. To be at 47 for 10 years, it's not that good. Let's be real. It's not. All right, he turned around. I don't really got to get into what he did before. But his resume ain't that good, in my opinion. To be at 47 for 10 years. He didn't fight Keith Thurman, didn't fight Manny Pacquiao, didn't fight Tim Bradley, didn't fight Floyd Mayweather. Didn't fight none of the other guys. 2 years to get Danny and Sean in the ring. Never got Keith in the ring. Where I said, but what's so funny about what Angel Garcia was saying, though, he talking about, well, he fought Little Wall Gamboa. Little Wall Gamboa was feared, bro. He was feared. And he was more talented fighter than Danny Garcia ever was. I'm going to say that, and Gamboa was the most talented fighter on either or resume. That's a fact. Let's get it right. He was the most talented fighter on Errol Spence's resume. By far. Mikey Garcia ducked him just as he ducked Lomachenko. He did. He did. And Angel Garcia tend to forget that him and Danny ducked Victor Postal, talking about, they don't know who he was when he fought on your undercard. Y'all paid not to fight Victor Postal. So, we can get into it about resumes. Errol Spence went life and death with Kell Brook, with a dude coming off coming down and waiting a broken eye. Well, he broke the other organ. Anything, everybody know that. Anytime you break one side, that becomes stronger, and the other side become weaker. Right? He fought Sean Porter. Sean Porter already had multiple losses on his resume. He fought Danny Garcia, who I believe is a below average welterweight. I'm just being honest. Ocampo, Lamont Peterson, Mikey Garcia, who went the distance. Danny Garcia didn't jump in the ring with Errol Spence. He didn't jump in the ring with Errol Spence until Mikey Garcia or Sean Porter neither, until Mikey Garcia showed that Errol Spence wasn't the big bad wolf. Both of them feared that Errol Spence probably had stopped them. Well, Danny Garcia for sure. So, like I said, we could talk about resume. He said, "Did he fought the African guy nobody knew?" Like, bro, y'all fought Mauricio Herrera and lost. Come on, and a lot of people didn't even know who Mauricio Herrera was at the time. Y'all was fighting niggas like past prime Lamont Peterson and losing and getting gifts. So I don't think they're in position to talk about resumes. Maybe at 140 is the only reason. I don't really think they're in position to talk about resumes. Because y'all got a lot of questionable victories on y'all resumes. Okay, the Hart was feared. He was. He was. Danny had a tough at 140. You can make a case that Danny lost to lost to Eric Morales in the first fight. Let's be real. You can make a case that he lost to Eric Morales in the first fight. You can make that case. You can make that case, bro. That he lost to Lamont Peterson. So, I mean, it is what it is. We can go through anybody's resume with a fine-tooth comb and pick out the bull crap. Let's be real. We can go through anybody's resume and do that. So that's crazy to me. That's crazy. But then again, Crawford fought somebody with Victor Postal that y'all refused to fight. Y'all paid him to step aside. They tend to forget that. Guys y'all going the distance with. Bro. Terrence Crawford, stop it. Come on. Terrence Crawford, stop it. He's stopping. So, or he will stop. But nonetheless, I mean, that is what it is. But he said he don't think the fight gonna happen. And that's one of the things that some of the that's some of the things that, you know, that's some of the stuff that we can agree on. Because some of the stuff he said they probably arguing about who walked first, who walked second, and all that type of stuff. But the crazy stuff they argue about. He said, I don't believe some of the stuff that they go on negotiations. That's crazy. That's one thing we can agree on that one. That's one of the things that we can agree on. That's one of the things that we literally can agree on. You know, but you know, that's what he went through their resumes, and he said he probably won't fight. He said he's gonna pick Errol Spence because of the resumes, and that's fine. I respect his opinion because at least he gave somewhat of an educational breakdown or opinion. You know, and I can respect that. But you know, they keep asking him about this fight. And that's what Benavidez and Garcia is all about. It's about Crawford and Spence. Nobody care about what's going on elsewhere in the PBC, because the fight's not worth talking about. This fight don't deserve to be the main event. When you don't have that many television days, it don't deserve to be on the pedestal on a Showtime day. It don't. And this fight is built off of Spence and Crawford. That's the only reason the media come out. And you gotta respect the you gotta respect the media for applying the pressure. Because at one point, a lot of these people was regurgitating what Leonard Ellerby and all these people were saying that all this fight, you know, it ain't Mary Crawford need to prove himself. He ain't done nothing at 147. He ain't did this. He did that. And now, you know, the media see at this point when he fought Sean Porter that he real and they want to see the fight. You know. You know. You know. You know. So that's crazy. But this is this fight built on. This was this fight, you know, this is what this fight is built on. You know, this is what it's built on. Danny Garcia and Jose Benavidez Jr. is built on Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. You know, and that's the honest truth. And that's the honest truth. And that's the honest truth. That's all people care about. They ain't asking really about, man, all that questions about Jose and Danny Garcia. Nobody care about that shit, man. All they doing is warming them up to ask them about Crawford and Spence. And that's one thing that Terrence Crawford finally got on the side that the public is now this fight has been over marinated. Now they really want to see the fight. Now they really want to see the fight. Now they really want to see the fight. That's it. That is it. So don't nobody care about Danny Garcia and Jose Benavidez Jr. People care about Crawford and Spence, and then Crawford and Spence has overshadowed this fight, and that ain't really hard to do. And that ain't hard to do at all. At all. So, I mean, like I said before, I ain't like mad at what Angel had to say. Cool, you want to go in because of resume? You know, cool. I don't think his resume all that, no way. It ain't like he knocked out Sean Porter, knocked out Danny Garcia. He ain't even knock out Mikey Garcia. You know, as soon as he fought Mikey Garcia, all that extent, you know, he did do that to Ugas, but I ain't surprised. Ugas a journeyman. He lost to Amir Mine. Where's Amir Mine at right now? But I don't mind asking. He lost to Amir Mine, bro. Ugas is trash. Told y'all he's a C fighter. And I'm being nice by calling him a C fighter. He's a C fighter. He's a C fighter. He's a C fighter. So y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I get mad, say what y'all want to say, but he's a C fighter. You know, most of these niggas don't even know what an A fighter look like. Ain't too many ain't even know A fighters really walking around boxing like that. It's a few. It's a few. But like I said before, you know, we gotta wait and see. But the Angels also did say that they opened a fight in Terrence Crawford at 54. He did say that. He said they opened the fight in Terrence Crawford at 54. So yeah, we gotta get past Jose Benavidez first. But yeah, we open to it. So you know, but he skated right past that question. Angel seeming to be wanting to fight Crawford, but in a lot of people's opinion, it don't look like Danny really want to get in there and fight Crawford. Then Crawford pull up on him at the Canelo fight in Miami with Ivan Uterman. You know, then he pull up on him. I roll up, you know, and Danny Garcia looked like, man. He looked like he ain't want no parts of that nigga, man. They don't never lie. When the body language start lining up, you know, they start, you know, lining up with each other, the body language don't never lie. No, never lie. But you know, but hey, that is what it is. But you know, I don't see no. I mean, him maybe they can fight, but you know, Angel said they looking for the biggest money. And Crawford will bring a nice bag, but we'll see, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We got live drop video. Financial and support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. Google Podcast tripping, so I gotta look into that. But other than that, man, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Link tree is the first link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.